On to Zone 2, Sugar Splash Zone, which, fun fact, was originally called, well, not originally, but by the fans mainly, deemed Crack Cocaine Coast Zone, which I think is absolutely hilarious because one of the mechanics, well, we'll see later on. So you can see a little bit of a better display of the peel-out animation, I guess you call it that. Oh, I like this bit, because you can actually jump there and it triggers like a 3D sort of, look at this. You can spam really fast and it triggers like a 3D-esque animation. That's really good sprite work. I think he took that from Sonic CD. It looks like a sprite from that game, at least, in the special stages. And there you go, that's the crack that I'm talking about. It's just lying around and it makes Sonic's eyes shrink like he's high, and it just goes super fast. And also, one tip, don't use the peel-out underwater. I found out that it only works on ground, really, like on land, because underwater, it's just completely nerfed. Like, I think I actually use it in a couple more scenes. No, I don't. Probably, I don't know. But the spin dash is the way to go here. See, those enemies right there, they actually occasionally drop, like, spouts of sugar, which you can collect to go super fast. Which, you know, jokingly, again, you can call crack. But, those, I don't know, what are those? Are those ant eaters? How do you call the animals who eat ants? I don't know. Ant suckers. There you go. I really like their animation because they shoot 3 fireballs, but the 4th one just gets stuck and it comes out the rear end. It's actually it's pretty nice visual humor. And also, it's one of the fastest zones in the game. Actually, no, a lot of the zones are fast. Although, a couple of ones that are coming up, specifically one that's themed in the dark, well, not dark, but like more of a forest in a nighttime setting, is extremely fast. Like, I don't know, Sonic Rush speed. Not a Sonic Rush, there's no boost in this game. Well, that would be pretty cool though. But then again, that would probably clash with the classic style of gameplay. And I know, and if this game actually had the boost, speaking of classic thing, the underwater death sound, the drowning music, yeah, it's back. Oh boy. Okay, there you go. And also, yeah, that's a hidden monitor. I don't know what, I originally thought it was a glitch, but you can actually get it just by jumping under. That's how it is in the classics as well. I don't know why I'm referring to them as the classics, really. Like, I mean, they're old, but like, if you mean really the classics, that'd be the Master System games, which actually came out earlier, I believe. Those enemies are really annoying. Mainly because you just want to rush through it most of the time. Yeah, Act 1 complete. Not that much harder. Although, I will admit, the underwater sections with those tiny springs that shoot you get, like, really tedious. With like, because, like, Sonic's just incredibly light underwater, so you just wait forever for him to actually go back on the ground so you can get some clearance, and you can't really control how much he like bounces on the springs. It's pretty annoying, I'll admit, but what you gonna do? What you gonna do when I do my shitty Parappa impression? Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to spice it up because I notice my commentary is still really bland. Like, because usually I try to keep it to a structure. In fact, that's why I do rap shit, because it's all, like, scripted, you know? There's no improvisation. I cannot improvise for the life of me. But, I mean, I'll get used to it. I mean, a lot of YouTubers started off like that. And plus, I'm already at an advantage because, like, I don't actually have to be playing at the same time. Which, actually, if you think about that, kind of spices up the commentary because it's live and, you know, the reactions are more genuine because you know what's gonna happen. The thing is, like, if I'm talking about reactions, then, well, there is none. I've already played this game several times through, so there's nothing new to me. Not sure if I'll actually be playing this game 100%, like, till the final level, because some of the final levels are actually really difficult. Also, this bit of the song is really good, and I apologize for butchering it with the speed shoes, because, you know, speed shoes speed up the song and shit, so, yeah, like, I legit felt like re-recording that section, but, nah, this is actually my second take, though, because I died. Yeah, I died on the first level, by the way. Also, speaking of first, third, second levels, the third level in this one has a really interesting gimmick. It's more like, it's not as like a physical thing that appears, more of a influence of your actual control. I won't spoil it, although you probably already know if you've played the game, but I really like it. And it seems to be timed with the music as well. It's like, this game is really melodical. In fact, I'm actually playing when I reach, I think it's the 4th act, technically. It might be. Or the 5th. Not the act, zone. 5th zone. I'll, what do you call it? I'll actually leave the commentary completely raw, just so you can, like, hear the amazing soundtrack. because I'm not doing this justice, you know, with shitty talking over it and stuff. And that's the end of Act 2. I just sounded like a teacher when I said that. Yeah, I was completely blank for that part. I couldn't think of anything to say. Although, one thing, why the hell are those like waterfall things like yellowish? Like, it looks kind of weird. Maybe it was just a stylistical choice, because maybe like when it's white it really hurts your eyes or something. This bit, I love how there's like a bit of a vignette on the screen on this stage, which I might actually decrease my vignette on it, and this is the gimmick. Yeah, a wave. It's actually beneficial to wait for it. I hate that enemy. Also notice it's like tied to the music, because like every time it goes like a specific beat of the song, a plot like comes in, it splashes like wah. See, look at that. That was the cringiest thing I've ever said in my life. But anyway, yeah, you gotta actually wait for that in several sections so it, you know, boosts you upwards, because you jump higher. See, and I tried to jump there because I thought there were goodies, but no, there was just some rings, which, I mean, at this point, because I'm playing the story mode, which makes it so you automatically got the Chaos Emeralds, rings are completely irrelevant to me. Just one, and then... Also, I never really understood the genre of music that the stage has, because it kind of sounds like dubstep on some sections, but it's like really... Yeah, like this bit. Yeah. It's kind of confusing, but... You get used to it. I just noticed the vignette applied to the stage looks really similar to the vignette used in, like, old Final Cut Pro edited rap battles. Like, it looks similar, because it doesn't darken the edges so much, it just has, like, circular layers. I'm not really sure if this series will be daily or not, because, you know, I'm gonna be getting a new bed soon. I'm probably gonna have to build that and shit, but, I don't know. I kind of don't want to burn myself out of video making, because even though this is not difficult in any way, shape, or form, all it is recording the footage and talking, but I kind of want to actually spend some time scripting the episodes, but I'm not sure that'll really be a good idea, because, I mean, there's not much to talk about, really, apart from maybe some great visuals and stuff like that. Like, that's like 90% of this playthrough is going to be just me gushing over the visuals and the audio, like, if you think about it. Because the weird thing is, even though I absolutely adore Sonic games, I've never really been that good at the 2E ones. Because like my very first Sonic game was Sonic Heroes. You know, I've pretty much mastered that one. But I've mainly been better at the 3D ones. Now that I think about it, that applies to all kinds of games I play. Also, no, that enemy does not shoot 6 in a row. It just had, yeah, it had a 1 behind it. I still don't get which exact springs send you via that animation and via a different one. Oh, okay. Well, that was the end of that level, and this one has no boss, so I'm gonna be leaving it here. A little bit underwhelming, I'd say. I don't know. I still really need to work on like my commentary and stuff, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed that one. There'll probably be another one soon, maybe. Yeah, probably. Next up on whatever the next level of the zone is. Bye.